The Bible is a book of history, but it is unlike any other history book available in public libraries. The history of the Bible begins with the creation of the earth and ends with the end of the world. No other history book has ever been published that covers such a vast range of events on planet Earth. This is partly because no one was present at the beginning to witness and document it. Therefore, no one can write with authority about the start of our world. We are the only people in the world who know how it will all end. This is unique. The Lord did not reveal the future to his followers to satisfy their curiosity, but to prepare them for what is to come, so they won't be caught off guard when it happens, and won't misinterpret it. Be grateful that Jesus was so open in sharing what the future holds. People often ask, are we in the last days? The Bible speaks of the last days, and we've been in them for 2,000 years. The last days began at Pentecost, when the first prophecy of the last days was fulfilled. Every Christian generation should live prepared for the Lord's return. The Bible is a book full of predictions. Its pages contain 735 prophecies about the future. One prediction can be found in a quarter of its chapters. From start to finish, it is essentially a prophetic text. While some books focus more on predictions than others, 596 of the 735 prophecies have been fulfilled and proven literally true, according to Scripture. This means 81% of all biblical prophecies have already come to pass, some made centuries beforehand. It doesn't take much faith to believe the remaining 19% will also happen. This track record is extraordinary. The Bible has proven 100% accurate for every prophecy that could have been fulfilled to date. Most of the remaining ones pertain to the actual return of Jesus and what follows. How many of these prophecies remain to be fulfilled before Jesus returns? The answer is approximately 20, and we are awaiting their fulfillment before expecting the Lord's return. Jesus instructed us to watch and pray. But what does it mean to watch? It doesn't mean to stand still and stare at the clouds, waiting. Instead, he meant we should keep our eyes on what's happening in the world and recognize the signs he gave us to help prepare. The signs are signals. Let's look at Matthew 24, where the disciples asked him, "What will be the signs or signals of your coming?" In response, Jesus gave a direct and unequivocal answer. We can thank God for answering in such a simple way. In the book of Revelation, he gives a much more detailed response. But here, he provides a concise description of the signs preceding his arrival. The disciples approached Jesus privately while he was sitting on the Mount of Olives. Matthew 24 3-36 recounts their question. "Tell us, when will all this happen? What sign will signal your return and the end of the world?" Jesus replied, "Don't let anyone mislead you, for many will come in my name claiming, 'I am the Messiah,' and will deceive many. You will hear of wars and rumors of wars, but don't panic. Yes, these things must take place, but the end won't follow immediately. Nation will go to war against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. There will be famines and earthquakes in many parts of the world. But all this is only the first of the birth pains, with more to come. Then you will be arrested, persecuted, and killed. You will be hated all over the world because you are my followers. Many will turn away from me and betray and hate each other. Many false prophets will appear and will deceive many people. Sin will be rampant everywhere, and the love of many will grow cold. But the one who endures to the end will be saved. And the good news about the kingdom will be preached throughout the whole world, so that all nations will hear it. And then the end will come." Jesus described 4 distinct signs of his coming. Disasters in the world, wars, famines, and earthquakes. These have been occurring for thousands of years, but are intensifying. Persecution and betrayal within the church. Christians will be hated and face challenges. Yet the gospel will continue to be preached worldwide. Jerusalem's turmoil. A man will rise in the holy city, claiming divine authority with global consequences. Cosmic disturbances. The sun will darken, the moon will fail to shine, and the stars will fall from the sky, signaling his imminent return. These are not signs to fear, but to give hope, as they point toward the birth of a new world.